Previously on WWE 2k22 MyRise. Smooth J has had a horrible last few weeks in NXT. The jealousy of some of these other wrestlers is getting ridiculous. Every single time that Smooth J tries to come out there and put on a show for the fans, he is mercilessly attacked by these NXT cowards who are too afraid to face him one-on-one, face-to-face. Smooth J survived the attacks and even went on to take on Damian Priest for the NXT North American Championship. And due to the injuries sustained by those cowards that jumped him, Smooth J could not beat Damian Priest.
NXT North American Champion, Damian Priest.
Smooth J got one more chance to take down Damian Priest and take the North American Championship, but he had still not fully recovered from his injuries. So just like the previous match, he had to take the 1, 2, 3 right in the middle of the ring. At one of the lowest points in his life, when all hope seemed to be lost, William Regal had him in his office to speak.
If you haven't already heard, the NXT Breakout Tournament is right around the corner. This year, it's open to NXT and NXT UK superstars who've never received an NXT title opportunity, which means you're eligible.
What does the winner get?
Confident one, are we? The winner will earn a championship match of their choice at NXT TakeOver.
This news from William Regal really kept Smooth J from going to a dark place. He was getting constantly cheated out of opportunities, and now finally William Regal's being fair. Let's cut to social media and see who Smooth J is taking on in round 1 of the NXT Breakout Tournament. Looks like Smooth J will be taking on Joaquin Wilde in the first round. Should be an interesting matchup, but we have no doubt that Smooth J should come out on top. Let's take you to NXT Live to see Smooth J take on Joaquin Wilde in the first round of the NXT Breakout Tournament. Listen to that ovation by the fans for Smooth J. It's clear that they still believe in him even though he's lost the last few matches. Of course the fans are cheering. They know a once-in-a-lifetime athlete and entertainer when they see one.
226 pounds, Smooth J.
From Goldberg to The Rock to Titus O'Neil, Baron Corbin,
And check out the shirt, top, blouse, whatever you want to call it, that Smooth J is wearing. He's letting it be known that he is going to win this tournament. He is going to be the NXT champion. And he is going to be the smoothest wrestler that the world has ever seen.
Here he comes!
The high flyer of Legado del Fantasma.
And his opponent, representing Legado del Fantasma, from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Joaquin Wilde.
Well, he nearly died of internal bleeding during a match in Mexico. Wilde was able to fight back from that injury to become an NXT superstar. He's physically... As this first round match gets underway, let's not forget what's on the line. Whoever wins the NXT Breakout Tournament will earn a championship opportunity at NXT TakeOver. I don't think that's lost on either of these men, especially Joaquin Wilde, who looks ready to make a run in this tournament.
Wilde has been here before, losing to Angel Garza in his debut in the first ever Breakout Tournament. You have to think he'll use that as extra motivation tonight. Ooh.
And Wilde with the wherewithal to counter.
Stiff kick. Snap mirror driver face first. Taking flight.
Body splash. Here he goes for the win. No, he gets the shoulder up.
Getting that shoulder up now is huge.
Wild now going to the top.
To the back of the neck. Scottish sickle.
Oh, shot right to the kidney.
Oh.
And again.
Great way to wear down your opponent.
An atomic drop and
2 boots to the mush. Can Wild close things out?
2. He manages to kick out. What strength.
I thought once he executed that, it was good night.
You have to wonder, how much more can he take?
I thought it was over. The WWE Universe thought it was over. But you got to do a little more to finally finish this.
Nice arm drag.
Climbing the turnbuckle now.
Taking flight.
And at the last second, Smooth J gets out of the way. And we know what's coming next. He sets up Joaquin Wilde into the $1 Million Dream. And we know what happens when the $1 Million Dream gets locked in. It's lights out. Looks like Smooth J's grip is slipping a little bit. He's trying to hang on to the $1 Million Dream as best as he can, but Joaquin Wilde is fighting it. Smooth J chooses to let go of the hold. He was losing his grip. Let's see what he does next. Picks up Joaquin Wilde again. Super kick into the German suplex, his signature move. 1, 2, 3. Joaquin Wilde had no chance. A good fought battle against Joaquin Wilde. There were some scary moments, but Smooth J is moving on to the next round of the NXT Breakout Tournament.
Yeah, what a major win for him here. You could tell this guy was fired up from the...
Time to check social media. Oh, it looks like Joaquin Wilde is upset that he lost the match. Could have done something about it when we were fighting each other just a second ago. Says, keep laughing and we'll see what happens. All right, we will see what happens. We're moving on to the next round. Joaquin Wilde can watch it from backstage. Ooh, what is Hector Flores looking for? My training partner.
So I guess we stand in each other's way of making.
Ooh, we're going to be matching up in the semifinals, it looks like.
Looks that way.
Who would have thought after all our battles at the PC we'd be facing each other again with so much on the line?
Tough call. I'll compliment
I
him.
saw how talented you were at the PC, so I'm not surprised. But I want you to know that even though we respect each other, I'm not going to take it easy on you. I want this title opportunity more than anything.
I feel the same way. So may the best man win.
Let's get it. Looks like it's going to be a good semifinals matchup. Here we are with another episode of NXT. We have our NXT Breakout Tournament going on right now. Here is our first semifinal matchup. Introducing Smooth J. He's going to be taking on his longtime training partner and friend, Hector Flores. The winner of this matchup will get a chance to make it to the finals of the NXT Breakout Tournament, and the winner of the NXT Breakout Tournament gets a shot at the NXT title at the next takeover. Hector Flores starts off the action, throwing Smooth J to the outside. These two friends have no love lost here. They're going at it ringside. Hector Flores climbs to the top rope, goes for the big elbow, but Smooth J gets out of the way. Oh, Smooth J looked like he was going for the $1 Million Dream there, but couldn't catch it. Blocks Hector Flores in the corner. Nice kick. It's no surprise that these two men know each other's moves so well. They've been training together for quite a while. Oh, Hector Flores. Oh, and a big impact on Smooth J. See if he goes for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, Smooth J gets out at 2. Could have been the end right there. Flores is going to the top again. What does he have in store? Frog splash. Oh no. 1, 2. Oh, a close 2. Smooth J is showing so much heart right now. What a warrior these two are. Flores is going to the top rope one last time. Another frog splash, but Smooth J gets the knees up this time. Let's see if the tide's going to turn. Smooth J's mounting his comeback right now. Flores returns with some shots. Go for the Irish whip. And oh no, the ref is taken out. What is Smooth J going to do in this situation? The ref couldn't see anything. Oh my goodness, it's Joaquin Wilde coming from behind with the kendo stick right to the ribs on Smooth J. And one shot to the back just for good measure. What a coward Joaquin Wilde is. And Hector Flores sees Smooth J on the ground. He's going to climb to the top rope. Will we ever know if Hector Flores noticed what happened with Joaquin Wilde or not? Frog splash. Referee's coming back to consciousness. 3, and an undeserved win by Hector Flores. He's moving on to the finals of the NXT Breakout Tournament. And yet again, Smooth J has been cheated out of an opportunity in NXT. What will Smooth J do next? You know Joaquin Wilde is going to be in his crosshairs for what he just did. And can Smooth J really trust that Hector Flores didn't realize what was going on? Was Hector Flores even in on this? Smooth J's looking at him right now, not sure. Let's check on social media. Hector Flores says he saw the footage of what happened to Smooth J. Didn't want to win like that, but nothing can be done now. He's on to the finals. Pretty convenient for Hector Flores to say. Smooth J definitely still has his eye on Hector Flores. What will Smooth J do next? He was seen walking around the backstage absolutely furious, yelling for Joaquin Wilde. Let's see if we can get a camera on Smooth J and find out where he is backstage. There's Joaquin Wilde walking backstage. Let's hope Smooth J doesn't find him for his safety. Oh, but Smooth J does find him. What's coming next for Joaquin Wilde? Smooth J grabs a chair. This is the first time we've seen him resort to this kind of stuff. He never uses weapons, but for Joaquin Wilde, he doesn't care. Chair shot after chair shot. This is getting brutal. Smooth J has lost it. He drags up Joaquin Wilde to the second floor of the parking garage and hits him with a pile driver right on concrete. This man has lost his mind. Joaquin Wilde can barely get up, but Smooth J drags him up anyways. Where is he taking him? Don't do it, Smooth J! Off of the barricade onto the ground! And he's not done with him yet. One final suplex into the table to let Joaquin Wilde know to never mess with Smooth J again in his life. Now, some of you fans may think he took it too far, but we have to remember what Joaquin Wilde did, ruining his opportunity at an NXT Championship. This was a totally justified attack by Smooth. Let's see what social media is saying. The GM, William Regal, has had enough of this back and forth, and he's finally giving Smooth J his first takeover match. He's going to be taking Joaquin Wilde in a no DQ match, no holds barred. Joaquin Wilde is in for the beating of his lifetime, I guarantee you that. Let's take you to TakeOver to watch Smooth J's debut pay-per-view match. And here comes Smooth J coming down the ramp for his very first TakeOver match. It's a no disqualification match against bitter rival Joaquin Wilde, the man that screwed him out of getting an NXT title opportunity. After all that Smooth J has been through in NXT, all of the cheap shots that he's endured, he's still standing strong and fighting for the fans. What a man, what a champion, what a smooth guy. On the other side, we have the coward, Joaquin Wilde, a man who is terrified of taking on Smooth J face to face. He has to have a kendo stick and come from behind to even have a shot. Smooth J is standing in that ring, pacing back and forth, and can't wait to get his hands on this little punk, Joaquin Wilde. And here we go, Smooth J's first takeover match, and he starts off with a running knee to the midsection, something he loves to do to start matches off. Joaquin Wilde mounting a comeback with Smooth J. Does a leg whip to bring him to the ground. You have to think that Smooth J is going to be looking to take this match to the extreme as soon as possible. He has so much frustration pent up with Joaquin Wilde. And here he is, throwing a nice punch and a drop kick. And Joaquin Wilde goes crashing to the mat to the outside. Smooth J with an amazing front flip over the top rope. Whips Joaquin Wilde into the steps, and you know he's looking for a weapon. There's only one weapon that's going to do for right now. Smooth J takes out that same kendo stick that Joaquin Wilde seems to like so much, and he's going to beat him senseless with it for the rest of this match if he can. Shot after shot after shot with this kendo stick. Joaquin Wilde takes it back and hits Smooth J. Smooth J with the counter and chop to get the kendo stick out of his hands. And Smooth J whips him into the barricade, picks up the kendo stick, and gets right back to work until it shatters over Joaquin Wilde's back. If you think Smooth J is done using kendo sticks on Joaquin Wilde, think again. How much can Joaquin Wilde take? I've never seen someone take this many kendo stick shots in my life. Someone might need to intervene here. This is getting ridiculous. Any chance Smooth J can get, he grabs that kendo stick and starts wailing on Joaquin Wilde, this time breaking it right over his ribs. And what does Smooth J do? He goes and grabs another kendo stick because he's far from finished with Joaquin Wilde. He wants Joaquin Wilde to remember this beating for the rest of his life. And as these kendo shots accumulate, you have to know Joaquin Wilde is in some serious pain here. All he can do is get back to the ring to try to get away for a second. Just as Joaquin Wilde was getting some momentum, Smooth J gets right back to his kendo stick beat down. How many shots can one man take? A third kendo stick breaks over Joaquin Wilde's body. He has to be running on empty at this point. Smooth J has him in the corner. What does he have in store here? Could it be the top rope brainbuster? It is. And Joaquin Wilde's head smashes off the turnbuckle as he lays in the middle of the ring, not moving at all. Smooth J throws a moonsault just to add some insult to injury, and another one just for good measure. He could go for the pin right now, but it's clear that Smooth J wants to put a serious beating on Joaquin Wilde. I don't even know if he's worried about winning this match. He goes to the apron. Could it be another kendo stick? No, this time he pulls. Smooth J is ready to crack Joaquin Wilde over the head with that chair, but Joaquin Wilde counters. Could this be the comeback that Joaquin Wilde needs? He's got Smooth J in the corner. Oh, Walking Wild was going for something big there, and Smooth J countered. And of course, he picks up that chair and just whacks Walking Wild over the back. This time to the back of the neck. And one more shot, but it gets countered. Walking Wild with the clothesline. How is Walking Wild still fighting? Although he still is a coward for what he did to Smooth J, he's showing some undeniable heart in this match. And Smooth J shuts him down once again and goes right back to that chair. With a big crack over the head, Walking Wild has to stay down for a bit after that one. Smooth J just keeps swinging these weapons, this time to the ribs. Is Smooth J going to mercilessly end this fight, or is he going to keep up this beating? He tries to lock in the $1 Million Dream, but Walking Wild still has some fight. Atomic drop. Oh, Smooth J might be in trouble here. 1, 2, oh, not even a 2 count. Smooth J is still very fresh. Kicks out after the 1. Counters Walking Wild. Walking Wild with the Irish whip to the corner. Smooth J with the reversal. Takes a European uppercut. Walking Wild gets reversed once again. It's clear that Smooth J has been scouting Walking Wild's offense. Moonsault once again. Super kick into the German suplex, the same move that finished Walking Wild earlier. And a rope break, lucky for Walking Wild. Smooth J sinks in the $1 Million Dream. And as we all assume, Walking Wild mercilessly gets submitted. But wait a minute, Walking Wild still fighting. Smooth J started losing his grip, so he threw Walking to the ground. He just wanted to cinch it in one more time. This time it has to be it. Walking Wild's taking too much damage in this fight to survive this. And there he goes. Walking Wild taps out like the coward that he is. Smooth J's left standing tall in his first takeover match. What an absolute beating that Walking Wild took at the hands of Smooth J. We've never seen that side of Smooth J before. Was that vicious behavior from Smooth J something we're going to become accustomed to? Or was it simply revenge on someone who cheated him out of an NXT title opportunity? We'll have to tune in next week to see what Smooth J's up to.